Are we gonna rock out with our cocks out?
I am. You don't want that to happen.
my favorite intro.
Oh man.
Rock out with your shitty Catholic God, because
you don't want that to happen.
Ho fucking ho, everybody! It's a very merry Dreadpirate Christmas, and I'm here with Auxentius. Auxentius, say what's up.
Yo, what's up, dog?
Okay, so much like the Halloween Spooktacular, we're gonna try a Christmas game. And
we're gonna do this shit.
We're gonna do this shit. I don't exactly know what's gonna happen. I found a bunch of awesome Christmas content for role-playing games online. It's really crazy out there, and I have a million ideas, and I'm gonna try to throw them all together in one game, and it's probably gonna be a giant, beautiful clusterfuck for which we can post online and embarrass ourselves with. But in particular, I had an interesting idea, is that basically every single, like, in role-playing game, while we're role-playing, we're going to give each other a gift of some kind. Everybody who plays gets a gift. The gift can be anything. It could be a specific type of character or scenario, a special item. It could be, like, you could say to your friend Auxentius, hey, Auxentius, in your Esma game, I want to play a giant, Barney the purple dinosaur armed with a machine gun shaped like a dildo, and there's nothing he can do about it. He has to let me do it because it's my Christmas gift. So, and that may or may not be what I choose for my own. But, Auxentius, what is your Christmas gift today?
I am playing a level 10 druid, as requested, which of course is not a difficult request. But the fun thing that I am doing is I have a great sword that has +4 to hit and doubles my movement speed whenever whenever it's equipped to me. So I'm also playing a gnome, so that means I'm moving at 40 feet per round instead of, the normal 20.
So your entire purpose for this was you wanted to be able to move at 80 feet per round?
40 feet per round, because I'm a gnome. So I normally move at 20, so now I move at 40.
And I should point out that while preparing this game, Smiling Jack, who you remember from our Halloween game, with his celerity, I clocked him in at 150 feet. So, once again, my dick is bigger than yours. So, I just wanted to point that out. So that's your Christmas gift. Also, I believe the stipulation of your Christmas gift is this character is an apprentice of Flutterbudgets.
That too.
And so Flutterbudgets will make a cameo at some point.
Yes.
Because nothing ruins Christmas like Flutterbudgets showing up. So, there we go. Now, my Christmas gift, I haven't decided yet. I don't think we're going to do mine just yet. Mine is either to play some random crazy bullshit character that would otherwise annoy Davis. In his game, there's nothing you can do about it. 2, we do a game where we fight the Tarrasque, because I want to fight the Tarrasque. I've never fought the fucking Tarrasque. Or 3, we play Fatal. And by play Fatal, I mean we try to play Fatal. But I'm not sure. That might be not really, that's like asking for socks for Christmas. That's like oh, give me a coupon. Give me a coupon for something I never use, so I have to go to the store and return it. I don't know if that's a good idea or not. So we'll do mine at some of the time. There is one thing though, is like the NPC you'll be partnered with, my player character for the adventure, is my first role-playing character ever. It's the very first one I ever played, who died a horrible, horrible death, and I'm gonna yesterday's Enterprise this motherfucker. I'm gonna bring him back. I'm bringing him back to life, and it's gonna be great. And give him another shot. So, okay, I guess we'll get started. All right. So what's your character's name?
My character's name is Shembem of the blue hair.
Shembem of the blue hair.
Shembem of the blue hair. You can also just call her Shem.
Okay. I shall call her Shem. It's a lady gnome.
Yes.
With blue hair.
Yes, light blue hair.
Oh no. Okay.
What?
it's a Tumblrina. It's needlessly politicized this already. So.
No. No. No.
Why do you have blue hair?
It's a troll.
Wait, you're a troll?
Well, I mean, it's got the hair of a troll.
Okay, but you're a gnome, but you're okay. So you're a gnome, but you look
like the little troll toys.
You're a gnome, but you look like a troll doll.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Does that make sense now?
That's terrifying. I'd rather you played an actual troll. I would rather you play a natural, a normal, ugly as shit troll, but no, you're at the that's terrifying. Okay.
And I'm wielding a greatsword.
All right, so I
run a street stall.
You're running a street stall. Okay, I need you to roll a D100 real quick.
Just get everything situated. I was eating tater tots.
Mm-hmm.
They were good tater tots. They were from Sonic.
Okay.
I roll a 5.
Roll a 5. Okay. All right, we're gonna start with Flutterbudgets. What the fuck is Flutterbudgets doing right now?
Flutterbudgets is perusing the market because he is bored.
Okay, and this is after the events of the Halloween adventure, in which you teamed up with Ash and a bunch of vampires to save the Earth from Deadites. So,
yes.
Yeah.
So now I'm feeling like we should have finised that first. But
yes,
okay.
I'm feeling we might come back to that because I was all excited about that, and I may have made a bunch of vampire characters that are never going to get used now. And all upset now.
Next game. It's also storming at my house, so if you pick that up, I'm sorry.
Okay, so basically you're walking down the street talking to yourself because you're crazy and going like, "Wow, that was a really awesome adventure. Oh, y'all should have been there."
Yes.
I didn't know I could use a magical spell to make a machine gun that big, and you know. So you went on some awesome fucking adventure saving the world from the Deadites and whatnot, and now you are in random fantasy world number 72.
Yes.
Some backwater. It's got a kingdom and castles and all the typical fantasy races, but as far as you know, it doesn't have a name. It doesn't have a name. They're too primitive for that. They don't have a name, but they have a lot of goats. So yeah.
They have a lot of goats.
They have a lot of goats and serfs.
Do they have any
They have a lot of the bubonic plague. You want bubonic
any
plague?
dark-skinned humans around? Not like black, but like really tan.
Like really tan. They have really tan people.
Like
they mostly have
desert people.
They mostly they have yes, the Fremen exist on this planet.
Okay. And there's a lot of goats around.
Yes. And they also have
Do I hear any strange goat sounds?
You do not hear any strange goat sounds at this time, no.
Okay.
There are a lot of a lot of people covered in pox for the most part.
I'm not worried about the goats at this time.
You're not worried about the goats at this time. Okay, so you are in the same you are in a village overlooking a castle, and you are in a marketplace. What are you doing?
I'm going to be looking around for anything that looks like it's worth money.
Okay. Roll D100.
10.
See a goat. Pretty shitty marketplace.
Hello. I want to pet the goat.
You pet the goat. Got my goat. Some
it's a goat.
It's a nice goat. It's got good milk.
Really?
Wanna buy my goat?
Don't really need goats where I come from.
Oh, it's a really nice goat. It's 10 gold. 10 gold a goat.
10 gold for a goat.
This is already the worst game we've ever run. This is already. This is terrible. I don't. My original idea. I don't think my original idea was any good. Oh, whatever.
You have anything festive for holiday season?
Oh, actually, it's been getting cold. We have, our Fest is Crinkle Fest is coming around. That's right. You're right. You stay in town. It's going lovely festival. Lovely festival.
Crinkle Fest.
Crinkle Fest. That's right. That's right. Some people call him the Hog Father. Other people call him Father Christmas. He comes to town and gives gifts to the to all the little tykes and whatnot. Hey, you could get your goat for your little tyke back at home. What you say? What you say? Only 10 gold. Only 10 gold.
Is that a short joke?
Yes. Maybe. I don't know.
Little tyke at home.
I mean, well, assume you're a halfling.
I'm actually not a halfling. Thank you very much.
You and the guy who's trying to sell you a goat awkwardly stare at each other for some time. Meanwhile, what's your character's name again?
Shim?
Yes.
Shembem.
Shembem, you're selling hide and tonics and tinctures nearby. What are you doing?
Shim? What is Shim doing? is completing a transaction with another customer. Ah, yes. It 2 silver.
All right, and this will make the swelling go down, and the
Of course.
make the burning when I pee stop, and okay, all right, good.
I'm not sure about the burning when you pee, but the swelling will go down.
I hope so. Okay, all right.
You may want to see someone a bit more specialized in the anatomy.
Nah, I can't get my wife know about that. So, okay, they buy the potion from you, and is that all you're gonna do?
Another customer walking by.
I mean, you see a young person in all black, a really tiny person in all black, petting a goat and having an awkward stare down with another person in the marketplace. This guy's been trying to hawk a goat for all day long.
I grab my great swords on my back, so I grab a few herbs that are known for helping people grow up.
Okay.
Helping people with growth.
Okay.
And I rush over there as fast as I can.
Okay, you rush over there.
Ah! Hello, good sir. How are you today?
Yeah.
Slightly taller.
Okay. Does your hair look like a treasure troll's hair?
Yes.
Oh God.
Which is why this is going to strike fear into everyone's hearts.
Yeah, I'm terrified of this character.
Yes. Hello, tiny man. How are you today?
See, it's not just me. It's not just me.
You know, I feel like people here are racist against short people, but I see that you're short as well, so I can't really be offended by that.
An elf walks up to you and puts his hand on your back like, son, you can't be racist against short people. Short people aren't a race, and they've got no reason to live. And then he starts walking away, humming to himself. Short people ain't got no reason to live.
I thought I stabbed him last week for that one. Why would you stab anyone? That's kind of rude.
He wanders into a bar.
Well, you see, there's this one little thing called, don't fuck with me and I won't fuck with you. You see, I used to live that way. I met this man called God. He really enlightened me to how good people can be sometimes.
Oh.
I've never met the man, never heard of him either. I'll just trust you on that one. Take your word for it. Cool.
And now Auxentius talks to himself for 45 minutes.
Talking to himself. So, what brings you over here? You kind of just came out. Oh, well, you see, I noticed you were rather short, like me, and you don't look like you could. You look like you could be a little taller if you really wanted to be. Oh, yes. He looks at her awkwardly. I mean, I'm not a halfling or anything. I'm a human.
Sure.
Yeah. Do this already. I could tell halflings have a bit more hair on them. You seem to have almost none on your hands, from what I can tell. They're mostly covered, though, which is kind of awkward. Are you okay? Do you not like the sunlight? Oh, no. Sunlight and me don't mix really well at all. Why don't we go stand underneath the shade at my stall?
You guys,
Goat man, would you like to join us?
Nope, just trying to sell me goat.
All right, don't fuck him.
Come back if you change your mind. I don't, but you can fuck them too. That's an option.
I'm not going to comment on that last thing.
Okay.
I got some good herbs here for you. Known to help you gain a little height, too, if you like that.
It's just you talking to yourself, man. I got nothing here.
No, I'm not interested in that nor anything in the bedroom. I'm pretty well off there. Oh, really? Yeah, I actually I ruin other people's sex life.
You cut off there for a second.
I don't really need any of that, especially not in the bedroom. You see, I like to ruin other people's sex life for fun. Oh. What are those short people? Well, if I got an item for you, reaches down to the cart, pulls out a keg, a small keg. This wonderful little concoction I've come up with has been into my shop and has sold. I've sold about 3 in the past few months. Really enjoy them. Really crazy shit happens when they take a drink. I don't think I've really been drunk before. Really now? Would you like to try some? No, but I'll buy one of these kegs of yours. How much? How does 69 gold sound? But is it really worth 69 gold? Well, they're selling really well. Why not? Oh, congratulations! You're the proud owner of a keg of alcohol of some sorts. Or is it alcohol, or is it... I think it's alcohol of some sorts. Say... Oh, where I could get some, special herbs, do you? Special herbs? You know, the kind that people like for fun? Sir, can you come meet me later on tonight? I talk business after business hours.
I'm beginning to think this was a bad idea, says a voice from behind the two of you.
Actually, you know what? Come back in a few days.
There's an old man behind Flutterbudgets.
Yes, I've got another customer waiting. Oh, fair enough. Flutterbudgets walks away.
The two of you can stay. This concerns you as well. Unless that's the extent of your cameo.
Concerns us both, you say?
Yes.
I've had a lot of things concern me in the past.
Are you the vampire known as Flutterbudgets?
Well, good sir, I'm waiting. What's your request?
I have a very important quest for you and this young gnome. For you see, all of Crinklefest and all of Christmas is in danger.
Yes.
You cut out.
Oh no, Christmas in danger. What's wrong with Christmas?
It is threatened. Perhaps we should go somewhere else. Nearby tavern.
Flutterbudgets looks over. I trust you can handle this. You know the lay of the land better than I do. I'm gonna go home.
Fine.
But if you need me, here's a rock. I like to talk to people with them too, sometimes.
Who are you giving the rock to?
Shim.
Okay. Flutterbudgets gives Shem a rock.
Yes. Shim's just like, okay then. And puts it away in one of her cart's drawers and locks it.
So awkward. All of this is so awkward. Okay. Come with me.
Okay.
Close your shop down.
Closes down the cart.
All right. You follow. It's an old man wearing a very nice suit, rather kind of nice and kind of like anachronistic for the setting in which you're in. It looks like it's something like maybe like a more modern business suit. He walks with a cane. He is rather fat and has a long beard and mustache. And he walks you to a local tavern and gets a quiet little booth. And he sits down. He sits down with you, Shem, and says, "Now, he orders some ale for the both of you. Tell me, Shem, How long have you studied the ways of the druid?
Quite a few years. I'd say at least 10. I kind of grew up in the woods.
Okay. All right. Are you confident in your abilities?
Nods.
Okay. Well, how much do you know about Crinklefest?
It's a wonderful holiday with a lot of reds and greens and pretty colors, and there's a guy in a big suit comes into town and says hello to everyone.
Yes.
Although I've never actually met the man.
Kris Kringle, St. Nicholas, Santa Claus, Father Christmas. Yes.
All names I've heard before.
Yes. In other worlds, in other places, it is known as Christmas. It is a festival of togetherness and peace and happiness for all beings throughout the multiverse. And it is coming this time, and hopefully I can deliver my presence and make people happy. But I sense that there are dark times, that some force, some kind of surge of darkness from a world far distant from here has given strength to enemies of Christmas, ones that would sow discord and suffering to those. Before I get on my sleigh and ride out and deliver my presents, I need a chosen champion to go and ensure that Christmas goes right. I'm going to need you to go throughout the multiverse and save Christmas. Can you do this for a jolly old elf?
I need to travel across different planes.
Yes.
To help you.
Yes.
So that you can deliver presents.
And ensure peace in general. For these creatures, they'll sow a great deal of destruction and misery just to ruin people's spirit. Ruin this magical time of year.
And you're paying?
Well, it's Christmas. What depends on what you want. You do this for me, and I'll have a very special gift for you.
Very special?
I was about to say my penis, but I was gonna not do that because I mean, you know. So no, it's just a very special. He says I have a very special gift just for you if you do this for old Saint Nick.
Ah, so you're not an elf.
What did you say?
Ah, so you're not an elf.
Well, I'm technically an elf. It's complicated. I think I am.
But you just called yourself Old Saint Nick, which means you're Sandy Claus.
Shh. People start looking at your direction. Will you keep your voice down? Yes, I'm Santa Claus.
Claps.
I'm outside.
Okay. Follows.
Okay. All right. He leads you away from the village. And he puts his fingers in his mouth and he blows a whistle. And out of nowhere comes a sled flying from the sky being pulled by several reindeer. I need you to... Now.
Just get really big eyes and a really huge smile on my face.
I need you to take my sled. And I need you to go throughout the multiverse and ensure that Christmas goes right. Now, I'll probably run into you. I'm going to make my... This isn't the proper sleigh. These reindeer are my reindeer in training. They're like the sons and daughters of Dasher and Danner and Rudolph and all of them. And they're coming right up. They're doing pretty good. We feed them quite a bit, and they're coming along. But this will be kind of their practice run as well. I want you to ride the sleigh. They know where to go. They'll take you to these various locations and make sure Christmas goes right. And I'll probably run into you along the way. But I'm going to start making my deliveries on my sled.
And where would you have me go, and what would you have me look for?
First, you're not going to go too far away. You're going to go to a nearby port town where you're to board a ship. and make sure that the person that ship gets back to his home. He hasn't seen his family in a long time. You'll know him when you see him.
Okay.
All right.
Is he wearing anything in particular?
He's very furry.
I don't like where this is going.
Just trust me. Trust me. Don't worry. I'll keep my eye on you. I see you when you're sleeping, and I know when you're awake. Now, I'm gonna get started. Good luck to you, Shemp. And may the spirit of the holiday season be with you.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait.
He
Is that a short joke?
He whistles again, and another sleigh with reindeer, and you notice indeed it's like the Rudolph on this one is much larger than the Rudolph you have, and like he rides that one. He goes ho ho ho! All right, get to work, you. You also notice he's taking off the jacket, and underneath the jacket instantaneously is a red suit, as if by magic. And he dons the hat and he sails away. Don't remember, I'm counting on you. All right, so you're there with a bunch of reindeer in a sleigh.
Can they talk?
I don't know. Well, you don't know.
I walk up to the front of one of them and I boop it on the nose.
Well, it's a glowing nose. You boop it on the nose. What does boop it on the nose mean?
You, like, poke its nose?
Make a diplomacy check.
But, like, really soft?
Make a diplomacy check.
34.
I want to start. I can't. Great. You're gonna start a fight with the fucking reindeer. A reindeer kicks your ass. Let me.
It's canon now.
Yeah. All right. You 34, 36. What did you roll?
34.
34. Okay. I need my epic level handbook real quick. Okay. Forgot you make like diplomacy checks, like you say hello. Should always have this when dealing with you.
Yes, always.
All right. Yeah, we'll say it was friendly. Santa Claus, it was friendly. 34. Like the glowing nose brightens up, and it kind of it like Rudolph Jr. kind of looks down and licks your face.
Oh, it's adorable.
And he looks really, really excited, and he wants you to. He looks like he wants to take you wherever. He wants to take you wherever.
I give it a hug,
all right.
And I call it adorable.
He licks you and snuggles you, and it's cute. All right, what are you gonna do? Xenius. Hello. Oh, God damn it. All right. All of my hate, Davis. All of my hate for just the internet likes to fuck with me every now and then. Fucking asshole. All right, you hugged a reindeer. You had a good time. What are you gonna do?
I'm going to jump on the sled, and I am going to be like, onward, my friends!
Okay, they start running, and shortly after running, they are flying. They're flying through the air, and you start flying over the fields and forests and mountains, about maybe 100 miles away. And you start landing in a nearby port town. But you notice that there's something unusual about this port town. There's a bunch of like really weird floating metal objects all over the place. And they start landing specifically next to this big, like this whole series of these big metal flying things that are kind of landing, and people are getting out of them and whatnot. And you land right next to this big metal sort of uniquely. It's kind of hard to describe what this thing looks like. It's kind of like ovoid in appearance, but it comes forward in a point. And looking at it, it's like it looks kind of cool, but for some reason the words "what a piece of junk" pop in your brain. And you see there's a guy with a black vest. He looks like he's arguing with some kind of green person. It's a green person you never see. It looks like he's a green bug man, something you've never really seen before. And next to him is a very agitated looking man who looks like he might be a bear. He's really, really furry. and appears to be brandishing some unusual weapons. He looks very, very agitated, and and they're kind of talking.
I'm like, oh, I think it's that one.
Yeah. So, okay. I hadn't thought of a reason to get you on here. Okay. So, also nearby, there's a couple of people wearing red, and you start as you're approaching, you're hearing like the guy in the black vest is having a heated conversation with the bug-eyed guy. The bug-eyed guy is speaking some language you don't recognize. Is like motas huta musha muta da da, like, but that's Imperial space. In order to get Kashyyyk, we're gonna have to go through that. I'm gonna need like my buddy here is like it's life day. He hasn't seen his family in a long time. They gotta get going home. What do you mean? And then they're like, some of the guys in red there's like we're sorry, Captain Solo, but we're like a bunch of us are wounded from the last attack. We don't have anybody that we can spare as a gunner for you. Where am I gonna get a gunner last minute? And it's like, and meanwhile, the big furry guy goes, "Roar, roar." Look, buddy, I'm gonna get you home.
Okay, where am I?
You are like kind of right next. Your sleigh has landed conveniently next to the ship.
Okay. I walk up to the big furry guy. Hello.
It turns and looks down at you. Roar!
I was told you needed help getting home.
Roar, roar, roar. It starts nodding its head. Who the hell are you? Says the guy in the vest.
I am Shembem of the blue hair.
Oh, okay. What's I've never seen your species before. What are you?
I've seen your species before.
That's great.
What are you?
That's great. Like, look, you an Imperial spy?
Well, I've never worked for the Imperial regime.
All right, can you be trusted?
I was sent by a man who wears a giant red suit whenever this time of year comes around.
You ever served on a Corellian freighter?
I've never even heard Corellian before.
Can you point something and shoot it?
I can throw a rock with a sling.
I need someone to be a turret gunner in case I run into Imperial trouble. We gotta get this guy home to his planet of Kashyyyk.
Can always teach me how to use it.
All right, you have a quick tutorial. We'll catch you. I don't know. I'll give you like 100 credits if we come back alive. And we are gonna go back alive. I know it's an important day, Chewie. It's gonna be all right.
Can I get that in silver coin?
All I got is Republic credits, or I've got Hut dinars. That's all I've got. Pick your poison. Nobody uses gold anymore. Some outerlying species uses latinum, whatever the hell that is.
I pull out my gold pouch. I use gold.
Okay, well, I don't have gold. Look, do you want the job or not? You notice suddenly that the reindeer are moving away without you and are flying off.
Well, looks like I'm not getting anywhere without going with y'all guys, so I've got to help you.
Okay. All right, good deal. Get on board the ship. And they start moving towards the Corellian freighter, which is the big piece of junk that you've been looking at.
That's a ship?
Yeah.
Where's the wood? Where's the water?
It's a spaceship. God, we've been growing up on some backwater shithole of a planet this entire time? Look, she's not much to look at, but she's done the Kessel Run in 5 parsecs. It's awesome. Which, by the way, did not involve a convoluted bullcrap scheme in order to steal a bunch of crap from, like, space drug dealers in order to appeal some crime boss played by the Vision. That would be stupid. That didn't happen. She's the fastest ship in the fleet, and she's great.
Space parsec. Ship. Spaceship. Fleet. I know what fleet means.
Okay, look, I'll fill you in on the way. We gotta get on board.
Okay. I hesitantly walk on.
Okay, you walk up the into the up the ramp. It closes up. They go into a little cockpit, and him and Chewie sit down, and they start loading up. And the whole thing lifts up off the ground, and you're flying. and you fly really, really high, higher than anybody's ever flown before. And before you know it, like the daylight and the sun is gone, and suddenly there's nothing but stars and night, and you're flying through some void full of stars.
I will admit, uncomfortable right now.
What do you say?
I am highly uncomfortable right now.
It's okay. All right, we gotta get Chewie back to his home planet. It's Life Day. It's a very special holiday for them right now. And
I did not know that this would mean flying so far off the ground that I cannot make out a single person.
Oh, we're completely away from the ground. We just left the planet. We're in outer space now. Man, you really are a bumpkin. By the way, I'm Captain Solo, by the way. Han Solo. This is Chewbacca.
I will have you know that my Captain Solo, you apparently are piloting this ship. I assume it's considered piloting here. I'll have you know, I run a cart that sells herb, small game, and hide.
Well,
out of a small city.
Well, flying starships a hell lot different than selling herb and hide, kid. All right, let me show you what I need you to do. And like he lays in the course. Oh, hey, hold on. You might want to like sit down and buckle up real quick.
Buckle up?
Yeah, hold on. We're going to hyperspace. Hang on, kid. Make a fortitude save.
20.
20. Okay, you almost
not natural.
You almost fall down as suddenly like the ship starts moving very much faster, and it's moving at a blinding speed, and all of a sudden the stars are rushing by so quickly they appear to be some straight line. It appears like you're traveling through some kind of vortex.
I close my eyes and cover my face out of fear.
Okay. Okay, now we're in hyperspace. We've got a course laid in. We're good to go. All right. What? What's wrong, kid? You never been in space before? Come on. Let me show you what I need you to do.
Is it okay to move my hands?
Yeah, of course it is.
Okay.
Okay. He kind of shows you. He starts leading you around the interior of this vessel. It's a little bit tight, you know, in cramped quarters, but you can walk around pretty easily. And he takes you up to this kind of ladder, which leads you up to a seat, and there's a turret. And you notice you can sit in the turret and move you, and he gives you a brief tutorial, and says, "All right, this is a turbo laser cannon, and like if we run an enemy fire, if like any Imperial TIE fighters attack us, I need to get up here, and I need you to basically to move this here and fire." And he basically gives you a brief tutorial about how to in order to use the turret. So I need you to What kind of intelligence check do you have?
These things fight each other?
Yeah.
But where's the whole crew? There's supposed to be like 100 people on board for combat.
Just the two of us, kid. We like it that way. Although, congratulations, you just got drafted into the Rebel Alliance. Fighting the Galactic Empire, they're assholes, and they're going to give us problems if they find out we're trying to...
Well, I'm a bit of a rebel myself, so I guess I'm okay with that one. But...
All right, what's your intelligence score? What's your intelligence
14.
14, too. Okay, I need you to do an intelligence check real quick.
21.
21, good. All right, he takes like a good hour and shows you how to do this. Congratulations, you have gained exotic as a feat, exotic weapon proficiency, double turbo laser cannon. So you can use this weapon without a penalty.
Exotic weapon efficiency. Double turbo laser cannon.
Yes. There you go. And just so you know, this weapon in particular, it has a +5 bonus tapped onto whatever your dex modifier would be, and it deals 5d10 plus times 2 damage.